Hello, this is the 30th edition of Catch of the Day, available on the Branch Talk YouTube channel. Once again, we're going to continue with our reading of Doug Mitchell's book, Holy Cow, Holy Dung, based on Numbers 19 and Ezekiel 4. Starting at the top of page 25. Even though the man or woman is God's appointed leader, as the context of the verse implies, those who say this will have become so accustomed to eating their bread baked on man's dung, even their own, that they will prefer it to the pure, unadulterated truth. Ben Roden states this fact as follows. Outside of the two groups, two sisters, SDA and DSDA, of professed children of God, there is yet another group, a third sister, BDSDA. That is just as badly, if not worse, deceived by Satan. This group presents those who profess to have the very latest knowledge and revealed truth. They make loud professions of believing the spirit of prophecy, the shepherd's rod, and some even profess to believe the branch. But they go about establishing their own righteousness and eating their own bread, Isaiah 4:1. Of this latter group, inspiration says, Also thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls, and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. Ezekiel 33, verse 30. Yes, they make loud claims of believing the truth, but they still put their private interpretations on the scriptures, saying, Look what the Lord has shown me. It just cannot be any other way. When reminded that their ideas are not in harmony with the spirit of prophecy, they just remark that they do not care what the spirit of prophecy says and refuse to give up their private opinions. This class, unless there be a change made, will wind up going on a tangent, like the Yahweh's or Friday Sabbath or the church's Babylon or one of the other delusions, and finally wind up in the same place where Korah, Dathan, and Abiram found themselves. Think this over, brothers and sisters, before you put an interpretation on a scripture. Be sure it is harmony with the spirit of prophecy, lest you confuse others as well as yourselves. And they come unto thee as a people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. Ezekiel 33, verse 31. These individuals come and sit in the congregation of God's people, and they hear the words of inspiration, but they will not do what they hear. They go after their covetousness, private interpretations. What they hear sounds good to them, but they are not about to do what they hear. Verse 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, message, of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument, the Bible. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. Verse 32. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it has come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Verse 33. The very presence of this delusion of private interpretation among God's people today proves that God has one, not more, inspired interpreter. This evil of private interpretation has done more to disorganize, disrupt, and retard the progress of truth than all the other evils put together. These so-called professors of truth need to realize that they are not fighting for God but against Him. The Atonement and Passover Feast, April 14, 1959, page 9. Brackets and curly brackets added. Says Victor Houteff about God-allowed errors. The ways of inspiration are constant, the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Questions concerning revealed truth must therefore be answered in the same way today as they were in John's time. That being, that truth is revealed line upon line, here a little, there a little, and thus, now as then, the critical and the skeptical and doubting will find many hooks, discrepancies in teaching caused by a partial unrolling of the scroll, upon which to hang their doubts. But likewise, now as then, the doubters will be taken in their own craftiness. Answer Book 1, page 49 and 50, brackets added. Check all that out. Take care.